Welcome traders to this week's analysis update on DXY dollar index. My name is Vic. Thanks for joining me here. On dollar, we were expecting bullish move, and that has happened. Remember, 2 weeks ago, near about 2 weeks ago, I said this candle was showing us that market could go up, and it was going to fill up this candle's wick, which has happened. Then market fell down, and now it is filling up wicks of both of these candles, and that is a usual candlestick behavior, if you know what I mean. If you have been looking at the charts, then you probably are aware of some of these patterns. However, having said that, if I show you the sorry, not this one, if I show you the monthly time frame, these two candles are still telling me that there can be a bearish move to the downside. So the dollar is still not fully bullish yet. So even though I'm still bullish on dollar long term, in the short term, for a month or for a few weeks, it can still fall down a little bit. And if this month actually ends as a bear candle, then it can fall down to even further lower down to near about 88 level or so, which we talked about in the previous analysis. Go and check it out. It's available here. However, if this month actually ends up like a bull candle, pretty much where it is right now, then there is a good chance that it will continue to go higher. And the reason behind that is very, very simple. The market is creating a W pattern. It will probably come to the midpoint first, and then it will start to go higher. And we have discussed all these possibilities in previous analysis. So it's very, very simple analysis. No need to think very complicated, in very complicated terms. Technical analysis has to be very, very simple. If you try to bring in anything which is complicated, it will not work, and then you'll be you'll turn into a non-believer, basically saying, oh, this stuff doesn't work. The stuff works. The only problem is that we try to make it too complicated. Just keep it very, very simple. All I see is that right now there is a good possibility that it can turn into a W pattern on this time frame, which is the monthly time frame. However, if I go to the weekly time frame, I can also see something which is happening is that market has created an M pattern. So if you see, the market has created an M pattern, and when M pattern completes, the market goes up. Very simple analysis. This is telling me that dollar is bullish. Very simple. All I have to do is just look at this, right? But there are ways of measuring these M and W patterns, and there are specific rules that I follow to see which one are tradable and which are not. So having said that, this is still looking bullish, but there is a possibility that it can go down because of that monthly pattern that we saw. Okay, so this is what we have on dollar, and this is what it has been doing. Let's look at what the market has been doing if I bring in the original analysis. And if I go to the daily time frame and reset this chart and expand it, then I'll show you what has been happening. So the market started to move higher and went right into this FCP zone. This was our target, which was hit. Then this FCP zone pushed the price down and got stuck in here. So the market is stuck between these two FCP zones right now. And the way it is looking in the current candle, it may go down a little bit once again, because this FCP zone is pretty solid. If you look at this previous one, um, it can go down a little bit. And another reason behind that is, again, we have a W pattern here. When W pattern completes, the market is supposed to go down, so it can happen. However, if the market goes beyond this zone and we get a confirmation here, then market is expected to go higher into this important level of 90.796. Okay, so these levels are going to act as resistance if the market starts to go higher, but I'm expecting market to go down a little bit, maybe to the the previous structure level. So let me bring our Fibonacci to find that level. If I bring in Fibonacci from here to this place, I can see that this level can be a very important level, previous structure level here, and this is what can happen. The market may fall down from here to the structure level and then start to go up. If the market goes beyond it and does something like this, then this is what it is. So this is the trading plan that I have on dollar. And even if you're not trading dollar index, then make sure that you are looking at it, make sure you understand it, because everything is dependent on dollar, directly or indirectly, at least for now. And that means whatever market that you're trading, whether even if you're trading cross pairs such as Euro GBP, they are all related to dollar. How? Because Euro GBP is nothing but a combination of Euro USD and USD GBP USD. So you need to look at the dollar, whatever you're trying to do. It is going to be very, very important. So hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, put in a comment below this video telling me how you find this analysis, whether you liked it or not, what is your opinion on dollar, and make sure you share it with other traders and trading communities because it is going to help them as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great trading week next week.